is time for Yang News of the Day, episode 15 for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2019. Today I have a tweet to go over with you, I have an announcement to go over with you, and I have an article to go over with you. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's start with the announcement. Andrew Yang will be on The View next Monday, July 8th. So there's been a lot of us wanting to get Andrew Yang on The View. There was even a petition going around at one time, and it looks like the petition worked because he will be on The View next Monday, July 8th. So mark your calendars. I will definitely do a video about that performance. And that's a great opportunity for Andrew Yang to talk about the freedom dividend and other topics. But the freedom dividend focuses on women who are exploited in relationships they can't get out of. They don't have any upward mobility, maybe. And the freedom dividend is a strong sell there. Also, women make less money than men. So this gives women, an equal playing ground when it comes to making money. It just works out in that capacity. I like how Andrew Yang talks about that. And some people are bothered by Andrew Yang. Oh, well, Andrew Yang's his only solution is the freedom dividend. But what he has to say about it and the angles he has are mostly valid in my opinion, because I've heard the same thing. Where he's talking about gay people, he's talking about black people, he's talking about women, he's talking about anybody who's exploited. The freedom dividend does X, Y, and Z, and it all adds up. I mean, there's some worry there that Andrew Yang could be seen as a one-trick pony, but what he's talking about with women especially makes a lot of sense. Women getting instant upward mobility to get out of abusive relationships, to get out of abusive employment situations. It makes sense. It makes good sense. So, and Andrew Yang is not a one-trick pony because he has 100 policies on his website. So you can basically throw that out the window. Anyways, moving on. Okay, so The Hill reports, quote, with a headline, Yang meets donor requirements for third and fourth debates, end quote. All right, let's dig into this. Yang's campaign announced Monday afternoon that the long-shot candidate surpassed the necessary 130,000 individual donors and 400 per state unique donors in at least 20 states, end quote. The donations don't guarantee Yang will appear in the September debate stage, however. This is very important. The DNC's qualifying conditions also require candidates to hit 2% on 4 qualifying polls. Okay. So even though Andrew Yang has secured the donation requirements for the fall debates, he has to have that in conjunction with 4 qualifying polls polling at 2%. Okay. I mean, it's not in the bag. I'm not trying to upset you or scare you, but it's not in the bag yet. Because currently Andrew Yang is polling at 1.1% in the latest Real Clear Politics poll. He's got to be holding 2% in 4 qualifying polls. That has me worried. He's got to nail July. He just has to nail the July debates. There's no question that has to happen, or else the other parts of the qualifying requirements, they might not show up, and that would be really bad. So, man. Okay, moving on. Okay, so here's a tweet from Andrew Yang. Quote, it's time to legalize marijuana. It's already legal in 9 states, and criminalizing it does more harm than good. I'd pardon those in prison for non-violent marijuana-related offenses, end quote. It's another reason why we love Andrew Yang. He's anti-drug war. He's pro-marijuana legalization. And pardoning people who are in prison for marijuana-related offenses is a lot of people. That's a lot of people in prison. I don't have the stats on hand, but there are so many people in prison for petty marijuana possessions, and petty marijuana sales, and like it would just be a blow to the prison industrial complex in this country, which is a good thing, to get these people out. So, and Andrew Yang also has a thing about decriminalizing opiates too. So it's not just marijuana. He's for decriminalizing opiates, so users can go directly into rehab instead of prison, where they're least likely to find help. Okay. So this is the humanity first approach that you keep hearing about. You keep hearing the slogan humanity first. That's humanity first right there. To not put drug addicts directly into prison, we put them directly into rehab because they're not going to get help in prison. They don't get help. They get lost in the system. They're likely to be repeat offenders, and they're likely to just, not be rehabilitated. They're just going to wither away in the prison system. So that's why I like Andrew Yang. I love the humanity first approach. I love the humanity first slogan. A lot of his policies do reflect that. So, okay, so that's Yang News of the Day, episode 15. Wait, hold on. Episode 15. I'll remember next time. For Tuesday, July 2nd. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell.